Okay, so you can see how much work I've gotten done. We've made a cardboard fort for the kids with some doors and windows. Now they're decorating with colors. But I'm going to try to get something done. And this wall that runs down the entire length, I'm going to start building this. And I got 20-foot 2x4s, so I'm going to do a 20-foot section, get it up, and then I'll add on to it and secure it together. So I'm going to start laying this out right now. Alright guys, well I had the kids with me all morning. It's about 3 o'clock. My wife just left with them. Managed to get a little bit done. Built them a fort. But anyway, got this wall here going down. Door to this bedroom. Gonna lay out and put this wall up in between these 2 bedrooms. You can kind of see there's a hallway forming here. So you'll come down, be a door to a bedroom right here. Door to a bedroom, door to a bedroom. So, and in a closet. This is going to be an 8-foot wide by 2-foot deep closet. It's going to be actual 96-inch finished space by 24-inch finished space. So, you have to leave yourself a 1/2 inch on each side for the drywall and a 1/2 inch on the inside here and on there for the drywall to get a full 24. That has to be 25 inches if that makes sense. So from the edge of that bottom plate to the edge of this bottom plate has to be 25 inches to get a full 24 on the inside, and the same thing goes for the length. Now what I do is I chalk out the lines where the walls will actually sit. This is going to have, it's an 8-foot closet. It's going to have a 6-foot wide opening. So I'll build this front portion first, and then I will build this little 24-inch section right here. Actually, it's 25 inches because I got a 1/2 inch for drywall. So my headers, since this is a 74-inch rough opening, my headers are going to be 3 inches longer than that, so they'll be 77. So I need to cut a 2x4 77, and I'm going to use 2x6s. So 2 2x6s 77. Alright, so this room right here and this next room over are basically identical in size. The only difference is the window layout and where exactly in the room the closet will be. So both the closets are 8-foot by 2-foot. So I went ahead and cut all the pieces for both closets, so that's all done. And now we just got to put them together. Alright, so there it is. Got the little cripples in there. I just got to put my top plates on, but I'll do that because I like to overlap them and tie in multiple walls together. Just make sure you know that you'll have a nailing piece on each side. That's why I got double 2x4s right here. It's close together. It's not for this side, but so on the inside I have a place to nail or screw my drywall to. And then of course these bottoms will get cut out once I get everything all tied together and it's all squared up. But that's 2 rooms completely done. Alright, we got this all done here, and I'm just running lateral 2x4s. I got 2 foot on center for this end. There's no windows, and this will also assist me in getting all my plumbing and main wiring trunks and everything where I need them. So this went really fast. I'm all done with that end of the house, so now I can start tying. I can tie this wall in, do my other wall in that bathroom, and then we can start framing up this section right here. I needed this up so I could tie my walls in. That went pretty good. Alright, I had to go to Menards this morning, and I just got back to the house to get some more material. And I'm going to finish up this bathroom, laundry room area, and it would have been ideal to build this wall on the ground and put it up, but I wasn't sure how it was going to lay out, so I actually boxed the whole thing in. And so I'll take you through the way I build walls if I got to build them in place. And I started out with getting my bottom and top plate marked out. So I got my bottom plate actually squared up and fastened down. Top plate's right here. And then the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to level up and fasten in my 2 end studs. So we'll get that done, and then I can lay my top plate across, and then you just work your way across. So that's what we're gonna do here. Alright, you can see when I did this, got my bottom plate, top plate marked out, fastened the bottom plate down, squared up, fastened it down. Then I put my 2 end studs on, rested my top plate on those, nailed them down, and then I started at one side putting my studs in. And what I do is I line up the top with the mark, nail it through the top plate, and then once I have them up, I'll come back and I nail the bottoms. That's just the way that works for me. Maybe you like to nail the bottom first. I feel like it just works better when you nail the top, and then you can kind of move the bottom, get it in place, and nail it in. So. Alright, one thing that might help you when you're laying out your walls is to mark them out on the floor and then snap chalk lines. I did not do that downstairs in the concrete just because I didn't want to have to try to get this chalk up, but here it doesn't matter. So I chalked out all my walls, remaining walls, and got them all squared up. So now when I build my walls, all I have to do is put my bottom plate in between those two lines, and I know the bottom is going to be square. I find it a little bit easier to get everything squared, pull my diagonals and everything with the chalk, and make sure I'm exact. I use screws in the corners to pull my tape off of and to hook my chalk lines to, but then all I have to do is line the edge of my wall when I get it built up with that chalk line on both sides, and I know it's nice and square. So I got this wall up. That shower actually has to come around here, but I'm going to build that wall right over there. So I'm going to lay it out, mark it, get it all put together, put it up, and then I'll bring the shower around this way. So just a little, maybe that'll help you getting things squared up. All of this is nice and square, so I was able just to pull off my bottom plates to get my measurements of what I wanted. So I think this is an area that's going to lay out pretty nice. This is going to be the girls' bathroom, so one of them will have vanity on that side, one will have vanity on this side, and then there'll be a pocket door that goes into a shower and toilet area. Alright guys, so another reason the chalk lines are nice is because it helps you know where your walls that are going to tie in are going to be. And it's real easy to mark your stud locations. So here obviously we'll have one right at the end, but you can see there's going to be a 3.5 inch wall here, so you need a stud right after that. So on the inside there's a spot for the drywall to attach to. So same thing when you come down here where this wall intersects. It's real easy to mark both edges, and you know you have to put a 2x4 on each side, so on the inside corners you have something to attach the drywall to. And then I always put a 2x4 in the middle to attach my wall to. Alright guys, I went to lift this wall. There's going to be a pocket door here, but this is going to be between that toilet and shower room and this vanity area. And when I went to lift it, it hit the ceiling, and I realized that these are the new 2x4s I bought today, and they're 8 foot, not 92 and 5/8. So I knocked that top plate off, and then I got them marked where I need them cut, and I'm just going to cut them right here in place. So kind of stinks because I was on a roll, but you always got to be thinking. Alright, we finished up the framing, at least for all the walls. The counter across here, sink, maybe a small refrigerator, drink refrigerator, and then this will be the utility room right here, which comes in at the end of the hall. So I'll have a door here, and then you'll have furnace AC, and all the water manifold for the upstairs. And I wanted to isolate the upstairs just so it'd be more efficient. I know the upfront cost with the second unit and everything will be more, but it's going to be very efficient. And then I can have two separate thermostats, one for upstairs and one for downstairs. So now I just got to add all these top plates, which I got about half of it done. All this over here is done, some of that down there. So we're going to go ahead and get these top plates in. And then I got to put 2x6 nailers on these walls that run right along the ceiling joist. So one down, 12 to go. Alright, the upstairs framing is all complete. This is like a little kitchen area right here. Put all my top plates on today, and then I put nailers on all my top plates that run parallel with the floor joist or ceiling joist, so I have something to attach drywall or whatever my ceiling is to. But it's completely done. I got all the bottom plates cut out of the door openings. Just used a Sawzall with a short wood blade, zipped them out of there real quick. Worked pretty good. The utilities down there in that area, guest area, bedroom, bedroom, and bedroom. And then that bedroom down there has its own bathroom, and then the laundry, the upstairs laundry is going to be right here. Alright guys, well I appreciate you watching that. That's going to wrap up the upstairs framing. The only thing I have left to do is add 2 pocket doors up there, and I will take you through that when I get them. I got a couple downstairs I got to put in too, so that'll be unique in the fact that I got to put them on concrete, and the upstairs will be on wood. So I'll show you both the different ways when I get to that. But just a couple things as you're going through and building something that you designed or their new plans. Sometimes you just got to be able to work through things like if there's a floor joist in the way of plumbing or something like that, you might have to adjust something a little bit. Everything laid out pretty well in this design. I moved a door at my wife's request, and we switched like the location of a closet in a bedroom. But other than that, it kind of laid out the way we wanted it to. So alright, so one other thing guys, if any of you are on Facebook, we have a Facebook page, and if any of you guys are on there, I'd love it if you guys could go over, give our page a like. That'll help us out immensely. We're trying to get up to that 1,000 mark. That's kind of the key mark where it gets a little nicer for us. But hey, I appreciate everybody's support. Hopefully this has been informative, entertaining, and hopefully, most of all, it's been inspiring. But we're going to keep at this and finish this build up this summer. And after that, I have a cabin project, post-frame cabin project that we're going to be working on. So I have something lined up after this. So we got things coming down the pipeline. I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.